Thank you so much for joining me in the last lesson where we talked about the consciousness car, the you car, okay, where the driver is your feeling brain. We're powered primarily by our feelings. When there's conflict like anger, okay, this car is racing and we're trying to use logic to talk to the passenger. It's just not going to work. We got to talk to the driver. We need to get the driver on the road. How do we do that? We need to remember this analogy, okay? First, rescue. First, rescue the driver. Help the driver calm down, okay? Get back on the road, get back in control. Then, talk to the passenger. But don't try to use logic if they're going crazy and the driver's flooring. If you only try to talk to the passenger and you ignore the main problem, the driver is going to go crazy, and that's not what you want. How do we calm the driver? We need to connect on an emotional level, okay? Anger, I'm going to put this to you now. Anger, and this was first recommended to me by Sue Johnson in Hold Me Tight, is the most basic emotion. It usually corresponds to fear. I'm angry actually usually equals I'm scared. I'm hurt. I feel lost. I feel lonely. I'm sad. Whenever you hear I'm angry, I want you to think about I'm scared. It's going to completely change the way you think about anger. I'm angry. I'm scared. The most basic way to calm someone down is to hold them, rock them like you would a baby, okay? Or just make them feel safe. Tell them everything's going to be okay. You're there for them. This is empathy, not sympathy, empathy. First, rescue. Drill this into your head. It is so important. First, rescue. First, rescue. First, rescue. If someone is drowning, first you rescue them. You pull them out of the water. You calm them down. You give them a towel. You help them breathe. And then you ask them, why did you go swimming alone at night when there was no lifeguard? Okay? First, rescue. The same thing with this car. First, calm down the driver by making the person feel safe. And I know that it's so hard if somebody's mad at you and they're angry at you to think about giving them a hug and trying to calm them down. Okay? But I promise you, if you calm them down, it's going to make it easier. You can calm them down by giving them some space to just vent. Or, guys, this line, it's like a savior. Use this line. I am here for you. I'm with you. I'm with you. Boom. Someone comes to you angry. What do you say? I'm with you. Come. I want to hold you. Can I give you a hug? Put your arms around them if they let you. Put your hand on their cheek if they let you. Just say, I'm with you. It's okay. I'm with you. I'm here for you. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. I'm with you. Can you imagine doing this to somebody if they come to you angry? How are you gonna do it? You're gonna first think, I'm angry equals I'm scared. Someone's angry, guys. First, rescue. First, calm them down. Rescue the driver. When the car gets back on the road, then you can deal with the driver and you can start talking to the passenger, okay? But if the car is speeding and you're only going to try to talk to the passenger, it's not going to work. I'm just telling you like that. It's just not going to work, okay? Like, it's not going to work for you. And the other thing is when we just try to talk to the passenger by using logic or reason to try to calm someone down, it's not working, it's going to heat them up even more, and then it's going to be even harder to get this car back in control. First, rescue, okay? There's a fire. You don't put gas on the fire. You calm them down, and then you can talk about it. You don't always have to be right. You can say how you feel, but you can do it later when they're calm, okay? Later. There's always later. Like, people think like, oh my God, I have to do this now. It's like, oh my God, I need to say how I feel right now. It's like if the other person is angry and you can see them like heating up, first rescue, then go and then say how you felt later. Okay? It's going to make your life so much easier. Just remember this. Drill this into your head. I'm angry equals I'm scared. First, rescue. It's easier to feel angry than it is to feel sad. It's like the default emotion, okay? Your body's gonna go like it's just so easy to become angry. We have so many like parts of our body that make us feel angry, okay? Like our adrenal glands and our like epinephrine, norepinephrine, you know, like tension in our bodies. Like it's just easier to become angry than to become sad. It's like a quicker response, but it usually means something else. I'm sad, I'm scared, okay? If someone is ever angry at you, first rescue, calm them down, hold them, ask them, can I hold you? Okay? Put your arm around them, tell them, I'm with you, it's gonna be okay. Don't say something, I'm not gonna tell you what to say, not to say like specifically, like you could say something like, I feel your pain, it works for some people, like try out different things, and then like ask them what worked for them, like what did they like, kind of at the end, we can say like, when I told you I'm with you, did it work? Like, was it helpful? When I told you, like, I feel your pain, how did it make you feel? You can ask your partner these questions, guys. Like, people don't think that they can ask their partner these questions, but you can, and it's going to give you such good advice, such good feedback on how to be better, how to be more effective, and just, like, feel better in general about your ability to care for your partner. Okay? But just try this. It works for most people. I'm with you works for like, I think virtually everyone, okay? Maybe not for some people, but just try it. Hold them and it works. And the thing is, guys, like we know this. If a baby cries, like I know a lot of people call their partner like my baby, you know, but like let's say you actually have a baby and the baby's crying. What are you going to do? Like you know, guys, you know what to do. Like inside you actually know what to do. You just have to like drill it out, like to get it out. If a baby's crying, the first thing you do is you pick up the baby, you rock it, you hold it, and you're like, oh, like, poor baby, it's okay. It's okay. Mommy's here. Like, I'm with you. It's okay. Guys, you know what to do. And then you try to figure out why the baby was crying. But you call your partner your baby and you treat your partner so much differently. Like, your partner's mad. I'm not saying you should treat people like babies for everything, but I'm saying it helps for conflict resolution because like babies and adults respond to anger in similar ways. They're like, it's like a hormone-based reaction, okay? If someone's like angry, like first calm them down. You say, I'm with you, it's okay. Hold them, okay, if they like it when you hold them. And then you try to figure out what's causing the crying, what you can do about it, okay? Now, yes, there are emergencies where like the house is on fire and somebody's crying. Like, okay, like don't try to calm them down. Like get out of the house, like get them and run out of the house and then try to calm them down. Okay, like if your house is on fire, don't waste time. But if the world is not ending and like you have tomorrow, first calm down and then, you know, talk about it. Okay, thank you so much for listening in this lesson. We talked about first rescue, getting the driver back on track, connecting to it on an emotional level. Okay? In the next lesson, we're going to talk all about preventing fights, and then we're going to talk about how we see the world through stories, and then we're going to talk about soft spots. These are all super, super important things. I think we'll tie in soft spots to the preventing fights aspect, and we'll go through the I versus you statements, some other tools, reflective listening, all that in the next couple lessons. But just this is so important. This is like probably the most important thing I can say about conflict resolution is just if you just do first rescue and I'm angry equals I'm scared, it's going to totally change the way you respond to conflict. Thank you so much for listening and taking this journey with me. I think if more people knew this, the world would be a better place. So thank you for being a part of this and learning this with me. And I'm so excited to welcome you back in the next lesson.